Hello, everybody. I'm so excited and nervous for tonight.
Really?
They don't know why. I know why. But oh, I see a dog. I got distracted. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Flagon Slayers. It has been 2 weeks since we were all together as a group here. I had to take a small break. But we're back, and we will be continuing the session. So last time, Locknar became a prized fighter and defeated a fire genasi pretty easily, but was defeated by a mysterious monk, Warforge. He it was a close fight for a little while, and then he decided to get serious, and Locknar was defeated. He's still in a little bit of a funk. But the rest of the party, minus Bron and Locknar, went to go see their contact in the city, Mathis Cypherus. The party kind of planned out what they're doing against the possible treason of Grinsbale, and they all went to bed inside Mathis's estate. So that'll be where we pick up tonight's session. So Bron, after getting in contact with your Slayer's Take people, kind of getting caught up with everyone, you eventually do find your way to Mathis's estate. The grounds in front of it are slightly overgrown. You see a fountain with water coming out of it. There are no walls surrounding the estate, and there's no like gate or anything. There's just a building in the center of these unkept grounds. But it's probably about 2 in the morning.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. But everyone else, you're in bed. Locknar is nowhere to be found, but decided to be left alone. You sure can. You sure can. Andrew, you're also kind of tinkering with a new spell design that you've been thinking of. You get the base stage to work. So if you want to pull up that document, you'll know what I'm talking about.
I will do that now.
But does anyone want to do anything before we go to the next day?
No.
Okay.
Could I say, I have one thing. Could I say I've been reading my book of the Undercommon languages and like learning Abyssal still? And
Sure.
I forgot like a couple weeks ago whenever you were like, what do you want to do in that 2-week time skip? Can I just say that I also did that during the 2 weeks?
Sure. Say you're getting pretty
thank
close.
Thank you.
All right. Locknar, are you still out in the fields, or are you kind of making your way back towards the town?
Locknar's wanting to go find that metal man thingy, whichever. So yeah, Locknar's gonna. Didn't you say at the end of last session that somebody told him where it was? But like
no,
the
so no
tavern
one
he was at.
knows where the champion comes from. He just shows up like once a month and fights, and then disappears. If you could maybe ask a few people around the city. And they might know a little something, but yeah, you don't know where exactly he went.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start looking for that guy.
Okay.
But asking around townspeople, tavern owners, just to get a sense of a direction of where he might be.
Do you want to make your way back to the party and then start in the morning, or
no?
Because there's no one. There's no one really out.
Yeah, but yeah, Locknar, He's in a mood. He's in a mood. He needs to find this guy. So he there's got to be a tavern or something where somebody
Yeah,
knows
so you
something.
can go back to let's see, where Bastion was.
Yeah.
If I can find my notes, where are my notes? Ugh. Ugh. Be prepared for streaming, they said. I'm good, I said.
He lied.
I did. Let's see here. Oh, okay, here we go. Nope. That's the wrong one. Here we go. The Popper's Tavern. So you go back there. There's a sign hanging on the door that says closed. It doesn't look like anyone's inside. You knock, no response.
Can I wiggle the door, see if it
It is locked.
locked? Are there any lights on inside? Nothing.
It doesn't.
Nothing.
It doesn't look like this is a like a lived-in tavern. It looks like Bastion just comes here to work and then he goes home.
Gotcha. Is there
somewhere
anybody
else.
around? Anybody?
Make a investigation check. Oh yeah, and for people who are seeing Hunter kind of come in and out here, Hunter's dealing with new internet stuff and low tech right now, so give him a little bit of leeway.
14.
14. Okay, so you look around. It's about 3 in the morning now. You see a few people, like a few homeless people, kind of just laying in the mud of the road air quotes. It's like a dirt road.
Mhm.
Covering themselves with like old scraps of linen and stuff. You also see off towards the edge of the street, 2 cloaked figures who are walking, like, so if this was the street, they'd be walking across to the other side.
I'm gonna try to get those cloaked guys' attention.
Okay, what are you doing to get their attention?
Hey, cloaked guys! Hey! Have you seen this metal man? He was around here. He fights here every now and then. I think his name is Ferrum.
They look over at you and then they dart off down the alley.
Hey, I was talking to you.
They're gone.
I'm gonna chase after him.
Okay.
Oh,
So
man.
you run down the street, you turn, you get there just in time to see them turn another corner and go back the opposite direction. So they were like, you were going this way, now they're going this way, sort of thing.
Can I use Charger to catch up to them? Just grab one of them.
You can try. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay. I'm not
liking
gonna
the
like.
fighting from Hunter there.
Oh, I love Todd in the shadows. Ooh, natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay, so you, not wanting no for an answer, you eventually turn a corner, and the shorter figure is right in front of you, and you actually just plow into him up against a wall. The cloak flies back as he strikes, and you're holding him just by the chest, just up against this wall. You then feel a small blade pressed up against your back as the other figure is behind you. I'd put him down, friend.
Just want some answers. I have a question. I need to find this man. I thought you might know something. I let him down.
He pulls his dagger back, sheaths it. We might know certain things, but it'll cost you.
I have money.
We don't really do money. We prefer debts.
Debts? What?
Yes,
What is a debt?
favors. Like favors.
What's a favor?
Oh, well, we'll give you the information you seek, and you'll do something for us in return.
Doing things. That sounds fine to me. What do you need done?
Well, a man of your stature. Seems you could get someone out of a jam.
Sure. Fine. Who is it?
Well,
Where is he?
there's a prisoner convoy coming into town tomorrow morning, and a friend of ours is on it. We'd appreciate it if you'd get him out.
What kind of detail we're talking about?
Oh, well, our friend's not that renowned, so there's probably only 3 or 4 guards with him.
Okay.
They'll be coming in from the north, so...
Gato?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, when is it they're coming in?
They should be here around noon.
Noon. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay.
But you could probably catch them right now if you wanted. By our projections, they're about 5 miles out of town north.
I think I'd better wait.
Well, then I believe we'll wait on that information too. When you're done,
You're right. You're right.
Join
You're right.
us at the Pauper's Tavern with our friend.
Mhm. Okay.
We'll be seeing you. And then they both walk off into the shadows.
Okay. At this point, Locknar needs some backup.
Okay.
He's gonna head
So
back.
we'll say it's around 3 in the morning now.
Oof.
And you kind of walk around a little bit of the city. You eventually find a guard who directs you to the estate of Mathis. And you get there around 3:30.
Okay.
All right. So morning comes to all of you. Some more restful than others. Bron and Locknar, you guys both got rooms. You guys come down into the dining hall area. The table will seat probably 20, but the chairs have been arranged to where it will seat all of you. There are different breakfast meats, eggs, toast, all the normal breakfast accoutrement. And you see Mathis is reading a book, glasses on. He's sitting at the head of the table. Oh, good morning, friends. How did we sleep?
I didn't blow anything up.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it, Professor? Everyone else, how was it?
It was alright.
He was talking
Nice.
to Anzu, and he called him the Professor or Professor.
He knows.
He's talking to everybody.
esteemed.
You guys are all kind of gathered together.
Yeah, we're at the same dinner table, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So much confusion.
But I assume it was a good sleep, yes? Everyone? Oh, and Locknar,
Did
you
the
have
job.
decided to join us. How are you?
Guys, I need your help.
Well,
There we go.
a friend of Vespers is a friend of mine. How can I help you?
There is a
We're good.
carriage coming with a prisoner from the north.
Yes, I'm
I
well
need-
aware of the prisoner. How do you know of this prisoner?
I have been recruited to get this man. I need information, and the people that want to give me the information need me to take the prisoner and give them to him.
What information are you
You
getting
describe
from
these men.
them?
Cloaked. That's it.
Well, I believe we can do ourselves a little bit of a sting operation. Do they expect you to have help?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it seems we have a busy day. I've received information that one of Grinsbale's lieutenants will be at the Spencer estate today.
Can I go up?
I assume that 2 of you could go there. I've also been given information that there's an informant in the ranks who would be willing to talk to us. And then it also sounds like we have a prison break to orchestrate.
Well, there's a lot going on today, isn't there?
Oh, there always is.
Apparently.
Now,
Gonna be real busy.
I have to ask you, do any of you have any formal dining or any sort of training in the more delicate arts?
What kind of delicate arts?
Delicate.
Oh,
arts.
you know, schmoozing and being around rich people.
I've
Mainly.
been around a very
I
many
mean, I love
politics.
crashing parties, but that's about it.
Thea, I
love
assume you
politics.
had some training while in Singorn?
To an extent. Wasn't my favorite thing.
And Professor Zook,
Mhm.
charming as always.
Mm.
I would suggest that the 2 of you disguise yourselves as more upper crust and infiltrate the Spencer estate to learn some information.
Ooh, do
Does
we
that
get,
sound like
badass
something you
suits or
could
something?
handle?
Mhm.
Sure.
Now,
If I
it's
need
throwing
to.
a little bit of a wrench in my plan with Locknar's jailbreak, but I believe only one of you should suffice. I'll write you a letter to hand to the guards so that this can be a little bit more well acted.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a
But
plan.
who would like to join Locknar on his adventure?
Is what's her name? What does she do here at this house?
She is like she's basically like the housekeeper slash like she runs the house essentially.
Okay, and have I seen her this morning?
Yeah, around
Ugh.
like darting in and out, you know.
Does
Where did Michael go? Just a quick question.
Not sure.
Take a poopy.
Hello? Anyway, we'll deal with that in a second. Now, this informant, she's usually tight-lipped about these things. I would suggest sending your more persuasive to go visit her.
I'm pretty persuasive. Also,
The 2 have been known to persuade.
we've some persuading going on here.
Once in a while.
Just a little bit.
So I guess that leads Bron and Locknar.
Alright.
If-
That works.
Seems about right. He's got a level head, and then there's Locknar.
And then there's,
Plenty of muscle.
Oh, go
The
fuck
strong
yourself.
and fierce Locknar, of course.
Oh, I think Michael. I think Kiki's home.
Actually, no. Dealing with a flat tire on the highway right now. Stop.
Oh.
a flat tire on the
Yeah,
highway.
she just called me, so I'm gonna be
Oof.
popping in and out for a minute.
Okay.
Oofa
Yeah,
doofa.
just don't turn
Okay.
off your Discord. That's all you need to do.
Yep.
Oh. Well, I believe we have our marching orders. The council's supposed to meet in a few days, so if we could get the information we need by then, that would be great.
Can do.
Is
I think
that
that can happen.
is that me and Zaigon's role?
So, Mathis is suggesting that Zaigon and Animus go visit this contact, Thea and Anzu go to the Spencer estate, and Locknar and Bron do Locknar's prison escape thing.
Okay.
That does sound pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that since we're having technical problems, I can kind of weave this around so that no one feels like they're just sitting there.
Yay.
But please enjoy your breakfast. I have other matters to attend to. But thank you all. And remember, if you're caught by anyone, you don't know me. and you don't live here. He
We
closes
tell
his
them.
book.
We tell them that we know you and we live here. Got it. Okay.
Exactly, Locknar. Thank you.
Okay.
He puts the book down, glasses in the pocket. He starts walking off. You see, you can kind of get a better look at him now. So he wears like a nice duster-esque jacket, like very nice red coloring, scarlet-esque. A three-piece suit sort of thing, very high class. You see his hair is short on the sides and kind of longer on top, and the on top it's brown, but on the sides, like temples, it's graying or like starting to go kind of white. You also see that he's walking with a cane, and the top of the cane has a dragon head. So like the place where you rest your hand is a dragon's head. And he's kind of just walking.
Swag.
But, yeah, he's a very dapper looking gentleman. But he bids you all adieu, and then he leaves for the day. What you guys want to do?
Zaigon's gonna start stuffing his face because he's hungry.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
There's also different juices, and one could even have a mimosa or two if they wanted.
Thea would love a couple mimosas.
I'm gonna go out.
She needs them.
I'm gonna go outside. Just like make sure as I walk that I'm hoping not to see. Is it Teresa? What's her name?
Tabitha.
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 I don't want to see Tabitha on my walk. I'm gonna walk out the front door and have a little bit of halfling weed. Smoke.
Take a nice little puff.
Yep.
You just have an endless amount of that.
I need to stock
We can
up.
just assume he buys it.
Yeah. It's not really expensive stuff. I would assume I had a big bag when I bought it in Whitestone, and I think I've only smoked so much since then. So
Locknar, are you eating a bunch too?
And the Locknar's
Locknar
just
is not.
the Locknar's just telling Bron to hurry his ass up so we can
I'm
get
back.
going.
Okay. So it's about, I would say, 9 in the morning. So as you guys are kind of getting ready, Tabitha comes over to you at the table. Hello, everyone. Mathis left instructions for all of you, and I will divvy them out as needed. So she hands you a small envelope, Thea, and inside it, it is a description of the person you're looking for and like what information they might know. It seems as though Mathis has kind of done his research on these people. So you're looking for a Matilda Suede.
What a name.
She
I
is
kinda
a
like-
human.
Get on my tiptoes and look.
Yeah. She's human. She's in her like mid 30s. She is
Okay.
the lieutenant to Grinsbale.
Mhm.
She's known to enjoy fine wines, and she often goes to the Spencer estate when Grinsbale is gone in order to kind of enjoy herself. She also has been known to kind of get a little more loose-lipped when heavy into the wine.
Mhm.
Hello, person next to Hunter.
It's just-
But yeah,
girlfriend.
that's the
Who said
basic
that's a
information.
huge D&D nerd.
Haha. Nerd.
So she's human, mid 30s.
Likes to drink.
Mhm.
Likes to drink,
Likes her wine.
specifically wine.
Alrighty, and then. Sorry, I got a new notebook because I keep forgetting to bring mine. Yeah, I don't know where it is in my room anymore, so I was just like, I gotta get a new one.
So me and-
what information do we want from her?
Primarily like Grinsbale's movements, and if he is preparing any large scale movement, basically, of troops.
And me and Thea are going together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or as I should say, Thea and I
Yeah.
Educated.
Great.
He's a college professor.
Zygon, she hands you a small envelope.
I'm still outside. I just want to point that out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So your contact is
He's gonna
a
open it, but he's got
paladin.
greasy bacon fingers.
Yeah. There's like, and she just places it in front of you and hands you a small towelette napkin thing.
Thank you. And then he's gonna wipe off and then open it.
So inside, your contact is a paladin for the Platinum Dragon.
Ooh.
She is an
Fun.
informant, not necessarily by choice. She has seen Grinsbale do some kind of heinous acts, supposedly, and she just can't stand for it anymore. Her name, she is a human. Her name is Rebecca. Let me write it down so that I can remember for sure. Rebecca's. Let's make up a name real quick. What's a last name you like, Brady?
Suede.
No, we already did that one.
No, do me key.
Sister.
Let's
Rebecca
do
Connor.
Spruce. Spruce.
Bruce. I like that. We're sticking with the S names.
Rebecca
Okay.
Spruce.
And then Tabitha looks over to you, Locknar. This was so sudden, I was unable to compile a dossier, but the prisoner they are escorting is a well-known arsonist. He
Ooh, sounds fun.
he likes to blow things up, as I'm sure.
Oh, I didn't think that's what arson meant.
Appreciate.
Okay. Oh shit.
Just be careful. He should have his hands bound so that he can't cast any of his spells, but be careful nonetheless.
I'm gonna walk in
Fair enough,
while she's
fair
in the
enough.
middle of giving like people's information, just in case you want to make a dramatic situation out of it.
Okay. Alright. Well, if you need anything, I'll be here. But please be safe. And if you do get caught, Lord Mathis is very cagey about working with people outside of his circle. But I'm
Don't
sure
worry, he already told us. If we get
I'm
caught,
sure he would help you if you
we
were.
know him, and we stay with there. We got it.
Quite.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Me and Mathis
Thank you,
have a very
Tabitha.
special relationship. He said
He's
a
never
lover of
mentioned you
Vespers is a lover of his. Ergo, I am his.
I don't think that's what he said, but anyway, have a good day. And be
Zygon's
safe.
gonna choke on his juice.
Never mind.
Zygon's gonna call over to Animus and hand him the letter.
Okay. So it's Rebecca Spruce is our contact.
Yes.
What do we need to do with her?
She's an informant.
Has witnessed war crimes, possibly.
So we need info from her.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. We're good.
That's intense.
I'm gonna read this, and while I'm reading it, I'm gonna side eye Tabitha as I looking up and down.
So as you look at her, Animus, you feel your arm start to kind of tingle a little bit, but nothing too bad.
All right, that's good. That's good. Maybe he's gone. You know, this is in my head.
Yeah,
Maybe he's not there.
Demons they leave all the time. It's just
Maybe-
normal. Like
Maybe he doesn't care. Maybe he thinks my deal wasn't that insane. You know. Maybe he doesn't need these souls anymore. Maybe someone else carried it out. I don't know. I'm just gonna carry on with my day though.
all right.
All right.
So since Bron is currently disposed, Corey, you're gonna have to take a little bit of a back seat here for a sec.
Rip.
Okay. So, which group would like to go first?
Ding dong.
You should do Anzu and Thea, because I want to go get a beer real fast.
Nice.
Because Brady wants a beer. Okay.
I do have a question. Who are the
Yes.
Spencers?
Hmm.
Who are the Spencers?
So the Spencers are a family. What's it called when you? What are you called when you make wine? Wineries. Yeah, I know what the
I don't know,
builder is, but
Brewers.
like, what is the
A
profession?
they own a vineyard.
Yeah. So the lower slums used to grow a lot of grapes, but there wasn't a big central group. So now the Spencer family around 200 years ago came in and revitalized the slums, and it is no longer called the lower slums. It is called the Spencer Estates. It has been full on rebranded, and it's more of now a rich vineyard and brewing section of the
Jacob,
city.
it's either called a
Yeah, it's
winemaker or a vinter.
Ooh, a vintner. I like that more.
Vintner.
Vintner.
Fun.
Okay, they're vintners.
I want Anzu to kind of look over at Thea and be like, so, do you think we get maybe some special clothes? Something very fancy that will suit us?
Maybe. Probably couldn't hurt. But either way, I'm still going to disguise myself, so I don't necessarily need to. We could always go down to that boutique. Get some fancy clothes.
Oh, yes, baby clothes. Need the fit.
Baby clothes.
Did you say baby clothes?
Yeah, because that's all that fits in.
I wear baby sizes. I'm only...
You wear like 8-year-old sizes.
You're not a baby.
No,
You've seen a
8-year-old
baby.
to a gnome is a baby. But
Little
8-year-old gnome
Remember, we
baby
stole that
Anzu.
baby that one time.
At least I
Oh
don't
my
need
gosh. Let's just head to the boutique and see if we can find any fancy clothes.
Alright, I'm gonna
So-
walk over there with Thea, and I'm gonna have my hand in her hand like a little baby.
You know, you look like an old man, right?
This is
Like
weird.
you,
This is really
you
weird.
look
I'm not
like
gonna walk. I'm
Alright,
not gonna
I'll just
walk
get my
around.
cane and like stumble behind.
If he does that, I'm gonna slap
When
his
did you get a
fucking hand away.
cane? And when did you start not being able to walk?
Real robber.
I have no
Like the size of a
intentions
little
of looking
kid
like your
walking
trophy wife.
Large.
Okay, so
You're gonna look
like
you
Hugh
guys
Hefner.
go
That's
back
what you're gonna look like.
to, the Abadar's promenade,
Yeah.
and you get to Britannica's boutique. She is currently in there, just like sitting around waiting
Just
for
vibing.
someone to come in.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna start looking around. Do I see any fancy clothes?
Oh yeah, you see a lot of fancy clothes.
Do I see any fancy
Like, how
clothes that
fancy-
match her?
Like you can go from like business casual all the way to like prom tuxedo, like jail. Like it's
What
that.
a wow. The range.
Thea, are you thinking
How can I help you?
magic casual or, you know, university night out? What are we thinking here? You know,
Hello,
we gotta do a little
I'm-
panache, maybe
You
blue.
see me? I'm right here.
Yeah,
How can I help
sorry, he
you?
won't shut up. We're looking for some outfits, something a little fancier than what we've got on currently.
What
And
kind of
smaller.
occasion is it?
A trip to a vineyard?
So no white.
Definitely not.
Well, we'll have to go to the children's section for your friend. My apologies. Sir. It's just we usually make clothes for human sizes.
Haha.
He's used to it.
Rude.
Don't worry about it.
You were saying you were a baby, Hunter.
I know, but I don't like it when other people say
I
it.
don't like. I can understand
For
that.
this fewish. Woo.
It is with a baby
Um,
feelings.
But are we thinking more function or more formal?
Oh, form.
A little more formal.
Something.
So she
better.
walks you to the side of the store. It's like Sunday church clothes, kinda like Anzu. There's even like little short, like black shorts with like a black coat, and then like a gray shirt, and then a little top hat, like a little
Mhm.
black top hat. There's other stuff too, like there's different shades of those. There's also more summer-esque wear, so more light pastel colors.
But it's
Yeah.
and stuff
winter,
like that.
right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the hunter.
So Thea, please don't make me wear
Yeah.
it.
You can wear whatever you want, but
But we need
at the
to
end of the day,
match.
we have a
need
job
to,
to do.
You know, we need to have a little.
We don't
panache.
need to match.
We have so
We
much
don't need to match.
fusion together. You
What?
can feel it in the air. It's like
What is the fusion you speak of?
with a dynamic duo.
When you two are done, please come up to the register.
Oh yes.
And she walks off.
Oh, is there anything like winter-esque, but that like screams Anzu?
Do you want
But
something
you're not gonna
like
look like
Jim
yourself.
Carrey in the mask? Is that what you're looking for?
Yes, that's what I want.
You do find
Mhm.
buried in the back of these aisles a small jacket. It's base green, and then on top of that, the pattern is like polka dotted in multiple different colors. There's like pink polka dots, orange, green, red, stuff like that.
I'm gonna
And
pick
then
it up.
it's full length pants, and the pants are the same design, only it's like pinstripe down the side and then polka dots everywhere else.
I'm gonna pick it up. and show it to
Absolutely
Thea.
not.
I'm gonna just be like, Thea,
Absolutely not.
is this what the younger kids are into? I fucking love it.
I'm not
Good
young,
shit.
but no.
Can I want to go to the dressing room and put it on.
It fits
Oh,
perfectly.
God.
Oh. I'm gonna
Jacob,
walk
don't.
out and I want to do like that like Spider-Man dance where he's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It worked. I mean, it goes with your hair. It
Oh my
Thea,
god.
you've got to get something that matches this.
Oh,
Is there a dress in the in the store that looks like this?
not
No, no,
really.
no.
It doesn't appear
I
that
will-
dresses ever get that. You do find a few polka dot dresses, but they're usually black with white polka dots or something like that. Nothing nothing too crazy.
Oh boy. Absolutely not. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna walk away and I'm gonna start looking for something.
What are you looking for?
I don't know what. I don't know, a dress or like nice skirt shirt combo. I don't know, something. Because I mean, I think something nicer.
So you're looking. You do find a few skirts that they come like to the knees. Multiple different color, basically any color you want, you can find. And then the shirts, it depends on what kind of shirt you're wanting, because you can get kind of like a thicker shirt, but it's more of like the shirts that people wear like jackets over, you know. There's also a few that are like they're backless essentially, and then the
Classy.
bottom of them then come in to show like midriff. There's a few of those. Those seem to be more of how you know what they look like.
dress.
But then
Yeah.
there's just your normal like shirt that you would wear with a skirt, you know, like a small like pullover jacket, pastel colors, kind of.
how
It looks as
fancy do
though
we
the
need to
summer
be?
line has been brought out for the upcoming change of the seasons.
Is it still like? Is it closer? Is it spring? I don't know.
Yeah,
what we're
so
at this point.
it's like the middle of spring right now, but it looks
Oh,
like
okay, cool.
it looks like people are demanding some more summer clothes. It's been a little bit more hot than usual, so yeah.
Okay. Then, I don't know how fancy we need to be. Like, how fancy, Jacob?
As fancy as me.
I want to get out of here.
Make a history check, both of you.
Okay.
Yay.
16.
Yay.
16.
25.
Yay.
25. So, Thea, when these parties would go on at Singorn, you always turned your nose up at them. You found them pretty frivolous. However, you do know that, like, the elves usually go all out for this sort of thing, whereas humans,
Yeah.
it's a little bit more casual. Anzu,
Gotcha.
living among humanity and the other races that aren't elven, you know that these things can range. You do know that since this is more of a brunch-esque party, probably more casual, like business casual summer wear would probably be the way to go.
Gotcha.
Or that sweet
Can I
suit
just-
that you got.
Please don't. I will cry. Then I'll just, something
think
cute,
Hunter's
something
probably
like purple. Oh no, Hunter.
It's
I don't
okay.
know, something cute, something kind of purple, like a
Okay.
nice
Do you want it to be
summery
like
shirt,
a full like dress, or do you want it to be like a shirt and a skirt?
shirt and skirt. We'll go
Okay,
with
so
that.
yeah, you do. You find the shirt. They're not quite the same shade of purple, but the shirt is slightly lighter and the skirt is a little bit darker. But you can
Cute.
pull it off.
I got a color scheme. I'm sticking to it. Purple.
I feel that.
I'm
Or
wearing
Is
like a
that all you
cartoon
guys want?
character. Is there any like jewelry in there that I could use to like spice it up a little
There's
bit?
a few. There's necklaces, a few rings. Nothing
Are there any
terribly.
canes and like pinky rings?
I mean, you could probably wear a pinky ring that's like a full-size ring for someone else. Well,
I
no,
wanna put a-
scratch that. Reverse it. Your fingers are super small. You could maybe find a toe ring. I don't know.
I want to put a pinky ring on, and I want to get a cane.
Okay, what kind of cane do you want?
Oh my
Why?
God.
Like
white
a pimp
cane? Okay. So you find this gaudy cane that is white, and there's a small jewel, like ruby, on top of it. It's super cheap looking, but it'll do.
It'll do.
I'll get it.
Oh boy.
So you guys go up
Gotta
to
be a tiny
the.
head.
Do you want like a necklace or something, Thea?
Sure.
Okay, so you find a very unassuming necklace. It's just a pendant with an amethyst inlaid into it, sticking
Amazing.
with that purple theme.
Look at you, sticking with my color scheme. I'm
Yeah.
a cartoon character.
Hey, the Power Rangers had colors, and it worked. But
Love it.
you guys want to look for anything else in here?
No, I'm good.
All right. So you go up to the counter. Sorry, there's a lot of barking here. You go up to the counter. You put all the stuff on. Anzu, are you still wearing the suit?
Mhm.
Jesus.
Okay, that's what
Oh
I
my
thought.
god. Don't wear it out.
Wear it out.
Don't.
Well, everything here, including that striking suit, will total you 25 gold pieces.
I'll pay for it.
Okay.
All right,
That's
it's
what
a
I
pleasure
deserve.
doing business with both of you. Have a wonderful day.
Oh, and thank you
See
for
you
the
later.
suit. I wouldn't have found it anywhere else. Charming, really.
You say so.
I hate it.
You two leave. And we'll skip ahead. So you guys ask around a little bit, and you eventually are directed into the Spencer Estates. There are 4 major vineyards in this area. It's a small farmland area, kind of hilly. But eventually you find the main one where the Spencers are. It is a massive, massive building. It's bigger than the palace on top of Emon. It spans, I would say, probably 20 acres. It is huge. The building itself.
Oh.
You also see, as you guys are coming over one hill, and behind the building is a large in-ground pool that is probably the size of an Olympic-sized swimming pool. There's a swim-up bar, pool chairs. Like, it looks like this is more of a resort than it is a mansion.
Jeez.
Oh.
You
Jesus Christ.
eventually make it to the gate, and the gate is gold encrusted, and you see on top of it, on both sides of the gate, and on the front of it, is the head of a unicorn. Not real unicorn heads. Just want to clarify. They're like golden, like statue unicorn heads. You see a large half-orc man standing at one side of the gate. Can I help you?
Okay. One question: Did Did Mathis tell us to disguise ourselves?
He said just dress nice for it. He didn't necessarily say that you
Okay.
have to disguise yourself.
Okay, because I was like, oh, I missed a step. Sorry, what did he say?
Can I help you?
Shit.
Yes, we're here to see Matilda Swade. That's who? Question mark?
She hasn't arrived yet, but can I see some identification? We don't let just anyone in here. Do you have a reservation for one of the rooms?
Pull out. Wait, did Mathis give us like a letter to like give to them or something? Did he say he was gonna do that, or was it a letter?
I know what to do. Alright, I'm gonna rub my hands together. Why, yes, I am Andrew Zook, professor of the Cobalt Conservatory, and this over here is Thea, who is the daughter of...
Argaris, ambassador from Zaigon.
Ah, yes, him. As you can see, we are here for a dinner party, and we would love to get in today.
It's like 10 a.m., Hunter.
What a great dinner party.
It's a brunch party.
A breakfast
It's a brunch party.
It's a brunch party.
And as I talk to him, I want one of my eyes to kind of like wander off.
I can't do that. That would have been really sick. Though.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh god.
Michael, you haven't missed much. Let me just tell you.
Yeah, I was
We went
putting on my
packing.
headset, but I wasn't able to hear a whole lot of what was happening.
Can I get anything for a 17? Is he off the mic?
No, he
Hunter?
should still be there.
Hello? Yeah, I said 17.
Oh, okay. He looks at you. He scratches his head, and then he looks around a little bit. He says, now, I'll let you in here, but, gonna have to, grease the wheel, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yes. In fact, I am very hip with the
Please, a lemon.
young people terms. Here, and I'll reach into my back pocket. I'll grab...
You
like,
couldn't tell by
one-
the suit. He's very up to date.
I'll grab a copper and, like, can I use prestidigitation to make it look like platinum?
Make it look like a platinum.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try.
Okay, I want to do that.
Okay. So you hand him a platinum piece. He looks at it for a sec. Enjoy your stay, Professor. And he
Oh,
opens
and
the
thank you,
gate
my
for you
God.
guys.
And then as I walk in, I want to do like a pimp strut. That.
It was too easy.
And you do.
And as he does that, I'm gonna smack him in the back of the head.
Roll for damage.
Ow,
He
you
does.
bitch!
So you guys make it up to the opening of this. It looks like a villa that you would find in like Italy. Very
Mhm.
open.
Boppity boopity.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, Corey.
What is the pussy?
No.
What?
Ravioli,
Oh, I
ravioli.
love the
Give me the
pussy.
ravioli.
I love
No.
the pussy.
It's getting out of hand, guys. But you come up and there's the front desk, and a young human man stands at the desk, and you guys recognize him. This is the bard, Nathaniel Spencer, that you ran into a while ago.
Good thing Locknar's not
He
there.
turns to look at you. He says, "Hello, hello.
I'll look at him.
If
Counterspell.
you're here for more money, I don't have any. As you can see, I'm working this job."
How you doing, Nathaniel? How are your theatrical
Shh.
pursuits?
It's not my name around here.
What's your name around here?
You can call me Turk.
I
You
thought
say
you were gonna say
Ted.
turd.
Turk. Turk.
Ah, I thought you said T-U-R.
None of that Nathaniel stuff here.
Why? You in
Let's
trouble?
just say I have a lot of aliases. It's good for an actor to take on many roles, even in his own life.
Oh, a stage name.
Is all of us here, or have we
No,
split
it's
up
just
at this
Anzu and
point?
Thea.
Okay, I wanted to double check.
Right.
Will you be performing
Well.
anything today?
But why are you here? No,
I'm here for
unfortunately, I'm not performing much these days.
It's unfortunate. But we're here for brunch.
Oh, is your name on the list?
It should be.
He checks. Well, joke's on me, I don't actually know your names. So what were they again?
I am Anzu Zook, professor of the Cobalt Conservatory, and founder of it too. This over here is Thea.
This is it's the.
He,
Y'all don't know anything about me because you don't ask.
yeah, Thea he looks to you, and he says, your friend lays it on kind of thick, doesn't he? I mean, I'm not one to critique another actor's performance, but, ugh.
Yeah, it's a lot. I try to keep
Well,
it more
Mr. Zook,
low-key.
your name's not on the list. It's a very exclusive room that you're asking to be into. I can go check with management and see if they've made a mistake.
Or maybe
That's about all
Nathaniel.
I can do.
Or maybe Nathaniel.
I don't
You
think
could just
Not
get
my
us
name.
on the list.
you see Nathaniel.
That's
Thea
not my
Yeah.
name. My name's
Nathaniel,
Turk.
as you can see, Thea has killed a lot of people, and I don't think you want to do that, do ya?
Make an intimidation check.
Or you can just say that you're gonna tell people his real
I
name.
got a natural 18. Is that?
He looks at you, Anzu, and then he looks back at Thea, and then he looks back at you. That's it's all I can do, I swear. I'll
It's a
try and get
little
your name
intense.
on the list. But I guess I can put some of my acting chops to good use.
See what she can do.
Nathaniel.
I'd
She's
appreciate
going
it.
to live for the next 2,000 years, so I'd be careful.
Well, okay. And he scrambles off. You see him go into a back room.
What a good.
So the clientele here, it looks like there's not a lot of people here at the moment because it's before the big summer rush. You do see though two people that kind of catch your eye. You see there's one young woman, probably in her early 20s. A large umbrella has been put over her to shade her from the sun. She's sitting next to the pool, and you see two bodyguards, a half-orc and a dwarf, standing near her. And then you see another woman off to your left who's actually swimming in the pool. She has faint purple skin with horns that wrap around her ears. She's a tiefling. You also see her tail kind of helping her swim through the water.
Love that.
I'll kind of tug at Thea's skirt and I'll be like, so how good are you at dealing with rich people? You know, considering your father and all.
I didn't have a lot of practice at it because I usually just avoided it. But I came prepared today. Hopefully it'll be fine. You need to stop laying it on so thick. You need to keep it more low key. You really do.
Oh yes, low key. That new phrase, key.
Well, you've never heard of that in
I
your
used to
entire
be
life.
on
The concept
the
is
high
so
key,
foreign.
if you know what I mean.
You're always on the high key. You are always.
Yes, as the kiddos say, that is dope.
I love that Anzu's just becoming a grandpa.
What do you do, fellow kids?
Yeah.
So that is where we will take a small break from these two, and we will transition
Amazing. Thank you so much.
to Zaigon and Animus.
Ah,
So, rewinding a little bit, it's shortly after breakfast. You guys have been instructed to go to the military district to speak to Rebecca Spruce.
good old Rebecca Spruce.
What are you guys gonna do?
Well, I guess.
Well, do you think we should
Oh, go ahead.
go ahead and get going?
Yeah.
Think we should go ahead and get going? Track this spruce woman down.
I think so. Shouldn't be too hard, you know. As long as we know where she is, just head up there, quick conversation, stay away from the house for a while, you know.
Sounds easy enough.
Yeah. I'll let us start walking to where we get out of the place real quick.
Yeah, so you guys start walking, you get out of the Cloud Top district.
All right.
The guards now know you all too, so they know that you can come in and out of the Cloud Top.
Okay, cool. Zaigon, by the way, how often, just out of complete random curiosity, does, you know, that guy talk to you, or like in certain situations, you know? Do you like come to expect it in certain times?
No, not really. It's just generally pretty out of the blue.
That's good. Yeah.
You having some issues?
It's
Braz are blue.
I'm having some issues more on my own terms on, you know, like, I don't know if you remember, but the name that came up on my arm is also the lady who runs the house we were just at, so, and I haven't heard anything yet. No weird dreams, no random speaking to me, and I mean, I might just be off the hook, but I what do you think?
Zaigon hadn't put that together that was the same person, so he's a little shook.
Little shook. I like it.
A little shook.
So as you guys
I
are
don't know.
walking and talking, you guys crest up this hill, and then you see to your right, you see a statue, a large statue, and there's a park encompassing it. And this is a statue of a couple dancing. Zaigon, this looks familiar to you for some reason. And then you remember that weird vision you had of that woman with you. That statue was in that vision.
Oh my god, this is a Zelda moment.
Oh man.
This is like Breath of the
man.
Wild. Holy shit.
Zygon's gonna like trail off from whatever he was talking to with Animus and just kind of stare at the statue for a minute.
I'm just like, I like
I think
my
I've been
voice.
here before.
Animus is like venting, like, how am I going to get rid of this demon? And then Zygon's just like, what?
It's like a moment of like, yeah, so like, I don't know. And then Zygon's
Yeah,
just like...
exactly. It's like, you ever have that deja vu kind of feeling, Animus?
Yeah, I do. That's a weird thing to bring up when we're talking about possible demons, but yeah.
You'll come to find nothing's that odd when it comes to demons.
Well, I also have another question for you. It's not
Yeah,
really...
you ever seen these people before?
These ones? The ones that were passing?
Yeah.
Have I ever seen them before?
The statue here.
The statues of a couple dancing. You don't know who they are, but they look happy. They look like they're a happy couple.
Is this kind of in the middle of the town?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
so it is in.
I would assume I've walked past the statue last time I was in Emon, but like I probably didn't pay much notice to it.
Yeah, you weren't really focused on architecture and
No.
statues when you were coming through.
Well, I mean, Zaigon, I've seen the statue before. I have been through once, but it has no knowledge of me of who it is or what the purpose of it is. So,
Interesting.
Is it?
All right. Well, what were you saying? I'm gonna change the subject.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
So you guys are passing through the central district right now.
Okay.
Actually, no, that doesn't. No, yeah, that works. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I was just saying, you talked to me about how you had some memories, maybe that you just needed to maybe find again. I know you didn't go into details, and I won't either. But like, I feel like I may be in a similar situation, and I don't really know how I feel about it. How long have you known that you need to you don't remember things that you thought you remembered, or even don't even remember things at all?
It's been a couple of years. Kind of been traveling, figuring things out, trying to piece things together.
Interesting.
But no, I know what you mean though. Just it is a very odd situation to find yourself in.
Yeah, well, I mean, I thought I had all my memories intact, and I thought I had my whole future planned and what I thought I needed to reach and what my goal was, but now everything's kind of being thrown off, you know? I don't know what's going on in my head right now. I don't know what my memories are. I don't even know if I'm sure where I came from or why I'm here. So it's a little
As
weird.
you guys are continuing to walk, you see off to your right this large airship that is coming like into this building, and you see this building. It's very tall. It looks like a dock in the sky, and you see that there are 3 airships that are tethered to this dock, and the 4th is coming in to dock.
Have we seen airships before? Is that like something?
No. So yeah, you two have.
Okay.
Character-wise, you have, but like player-wise, probably not.
Oh yeah. I guess I'll just kind of like act like it's something I've seen before then, since we've already seen him before. Yeah, I mean the only thing I guess I'm worried about now is I don't really, with what I think I remember about dealing with demons and devils and the underworldly planes, I don't believe I'm off the hook in my current situation. But
yeah,
nothing's going on yet, so maybe
yeah,
maybe something.
I would definitely say you're not off the hook, and I would definitely do what they say because they are powerful beings.
That's what I'm afraid of, but I mean, maybe I can get some help from either you or even your guy, or maybe the group or something. I'm not really looking forward to carrying out.
You guys have
certain
made it
deeds.
into the military district.
Anyway, we can talk about this later. Let's go ahead and get our quest done here.
Yeah,
So,
sounds good.
let's see here. So there are 3 different places that you can check, but it's likely that she's going to either be at the Black Bastille or the House of Discipline. For now.
Which do you think we should
Or
check
she
out
could be in the
first?
Temple District.
Well, we definitely shouldn't split up. I feel like we both should be there for the information. Guess let's try the Black Bastille.
Bastille? Yeah.
So the Black Bastille is
sounds
the
good.
prison.
Okay.
Great.
So you get further into the military district, and you see a building that probably stretches 4 blocks, and it's made of like black stone. There is a huge fence erected around it with watchtowers every few feet, or every like probably 10 feet. You see guards patrolling the top of the it's more of a wall, it's not a fence, patrolling the wall. Very large iron gates are at the front. You see 2 guards standing in front. How can I help you?
We're just looking to talk to someone. Go ahead, Zaigon.
Yeah. Nice. Looking for a paladin by the name of Rebecca Spruce.
Yes.
I haven't seen any paladins come in here today, but you said Spruce?
Yeah.
Inquisitor Spruce is usually at the temple of the Platinum Dragon these days. But I can send a courier if you want me to go get her, or you can go find her yourself.
We can probably go find her if, I mean, she's definitely not in the prison, right?
No.
Okay. I think we'll be
She's
able
not been put in there yet anyway. And you see him look at the other guard, he's going like, ah.
We're all looking at each other. Alright. Well,
You have a good one.
yeah. You
Yeah,
have
you too, stay out of trouble.
Yeah, no problem. We'll definitely stay out of trouble.
Yeah, we won't see you again.
Ha.
Okay. And you guys leave.
Did you
So the Temple
Wait.
District.
Okay.
I should've
That
fixed
joke
this.
just went.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not big on jokes, the guards.
You just made a joke.
Unless-
What is this garbage?
Yeah, unless they make them themselves, Caleb, obviously, jeez. So the Temple
Guard
District is
humor.
west. It's right next door, though, so it doesn't take you guys... It takes you guys maybe 10 minutes. It's probably about 10:30 now. So in the Temple District, you see a bunch of different temples. Do either of you have proficiency in religion?
No.
Not proficiency.
Okay.
Do I
So
know
you
anything
see,
about it?
you see a few different temples, kind of all they're in a row. You see one that has out in front of it. There's like a scale, and the scale is perfectly balanced. You then see one that the building itself like shimmers in the sunlight, and the crest on the front is a giant sun. You then see, let me pull this up because I forget what his symbol is. I think it's a hammer. Do-do-do-do. Oh no! So you see a large crested shield with lightning bolts shooting out from the shield.
Mhm.
You then also see a black kind of small low to the ground building, and you see a few people walking in and out of it wearing masks with like featureless faces. All that's there is like the lips, the nose, and then the eyes. There's no like discernible feature on them besides that, and they're all the same. But you eventually find a large silverish building, multi-tiered, with banners hanging down from it depicting a platinum dragon.
Oh, that makes sense.
That is the temple that you guys are looking for.
Oh, that would make a lot.
Never been one for temples, but this might be the one we're looking for.
Yeah, I've been in a couple temples, but not really recently. Never really prayed to a god or anything before either, so.
Yeah, it kind of went the other way, didn't we?
All right. Anyway,
So you guys
I'm
ascend
gonna
the
stop making
staircase.
terrible jokes.
no, it was like a good. It was like a
getting
good
to
joke.
these large doors, with the heads of dragons on them. The dragon is not like most dragon art depicts it as either like breathing fire or like looking menacing. This one has a very stoic, sort of passive face.
Lawful, very lawful face.
Hmm. Well, should we go in?
Yes, after you.
All right.
Zaigon, you open
Zaigon's
the
gonna lead the
door,
way in.
swings open.
Nice.
You see, the interior of this is shaped like an octagon, with a central dais with someone standing on top of it, and you see them just standing, holding a sword in their hand, just eyes closed like this, and then you see a beam of sunlight is just hitting them directly.
Okay.
And then
How many
there's
people are in
different. Each of the sides leads to a different hallway.
Does there look
There's
like
a few clerics roaming around. You see, there's also like a few priests. You don't see any paladins though.
Does anyone look pretty important?
Make a perception check.
Or like a help desk type thing?
There is no help desk.
Alright. Well, Good thing I have high perception. 15.
So you do see a man, kind of short in stature. He's a dwarf. He has armor on, and it looks like there's a few attendants going behind him, and they're handing him stuff and he's signing things, and it's just kind of fast paced.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry.
How can I help you all?
Sorry to bother you. Just have a quick question. Have you seen a Spruce, Rebecca Spruce around?
Yeah, she's currently doing her daily meditation, but I'm sure she'd be welcome to visitors. What's the reason for this visit, gentlemen?
We're just here to talk to her about a couple things. Nothing bad, nothing. Just
All right. Now, I would advise being a little bit cautious around her. She came back from an assignment, and it's been a little jumpy.
Yes.
ever since.
We are aware of her background, and we'll make sure to take that into consideration.
Do you want someone to take you to her, or do you think you can find her on your own?
If you just point
I think
us,
we can manage.
yeah, just point us the way.
He says, she should be that way, and he points off to so if you were like standing in the center of an octagon and you were facing north, it'd be the northeast path.
Is there like a certain room, like a room number, 24A?
Oh, the rooms they don't have doors, so
We'll just see her.
you should be able to find her.
Okay.
There's not many in that wing right now.
All right. Well, Zaigon,
Be careful, gentlemen.
head that way.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So you guys, you're walking a little bit, and then you hear just like this slight, this voice kind of just going, just kind of humming to herself. And then Zaigon, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. All right. What did you roll?
I'm gonna use one of my lucky.
Okay.
Wasn't good. Was not good.
And then I'm gonna use my Dark One's own luck to add a D10 to.
He's really not
Cashing
one
all
to
the
fail
chips.
these.
Yeah, I need to switch die.
Sometimes it's
10.
good to fail.
19.
Nice.
So you hear this song that she's humming, and it's familiar to you, but you've never heard it before, have you? It's weird. But
Deja vu again.
as she's humming you start to hum along with it. You two begin
What
to
the
harmonize in kind of this weird way.
You
You eventually make it to the room where the sound is coming from, and you see on her knees, kind of just in a more meditative state, her armor is off into one corner. You see a olive-skinned woman, long black hair that goes to, I would say, the middle of her back, and she's just kind of sitting there doing this hum, and then she stops when she hears you two at the front. Is there a reason as to why you are interrupting me? And then she turns to look at you two, and Zaigon, she sees your face, and her face goes from like kind of annoyed to confused, and then you see tears just start to stream down her face as she runs up and just grabs you into a hug. And that is where we will take our break.
Holy shit. Holy
Oh,
shit.
what the fuck,
Holy
man?
shit. Holy shit. Alright. Alright.
Cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
We'll take
But
it.
we're going to take about a 5-minute break here, guys.
Back.
Awesome. Okay, so Locknar and Bron.
You're just gonna leave me hanging like.
Not even a drink.
Hey, bitch, don't kill my vibe.
So it's 9 a.m. Locknar is not eating or drinking. Bron, you noticed this. You did witness him get utterly trashed
Yeah.
by the robot man. So you know a little bit why he's in the funk. But
Mhm.
yeah, you guys, the prisoner is getting into town at noon, but you guys do know the direction of where he is, so you could go do it whenever.
Do we know what he looks like and everything?
You know that he's a pyromancer and that he is a elf.
Okay.
And like, if you just go, like, he's in a caravan of like 4 guards, and he's a prisoner, so you'd probably be able to find him pretty easy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it's just a bit of a walk, isn't it? Like 5 miles north.
Yeah, and that was last night, so they've probably already started moving, so they'll be coming towards you as you're going to them.
Okay. All right.
You've also
Bron.
been given a small note from Mathis explaining what's going on.
All right, Bron.
So that you can give it to the guards.
Oh, to leave.
Yeah, or to
Get back
do what
in.
you will.
Oh. Well, what is the note about then?
So the note is explaining that you guys are trying to conduct a sting operation to capture not only the man that they currently have, but also 2 others.
Okay.
Okay, Bron.
Well, yeah.
We need to. I'm gonna leave you on a need to know basis. All right. We're getting this guy. I can't exactly tell you why, full details right now, but if we give him this note, they should give him this person. I'll deliver it to these other people, and then we'll be on our way.
Okay.
Got it? All right.
Got it.
Let's start heading there.
So you guys start walking.
Mm-hmm.
It'll probably take you about an hour to get out of the city from where you currently are.
Can we grab our horses?
If you want, you can. Locknar doesn't have one.
Oh, then never
Locknar's
mind.
just big.
Locknar's just a big dude.
Alright.
So you guys start going.
Mhm.
You get into the large slum that is north of the city. This place is like, it's gross, but there's also like this faint charm to it. Like, it seems like these people are proud of themselves and are hardworking, and they just are trying to, they don't want to live in the big city. They don't want to deal with big city politics. They're just here trying to
Just
make
like
a life.
Blue-collar people.
Yeah, very blue collar, yeah. But as you guys continue, you get into the fields north of the city, and it gives way to rolling hills. What are you guys doing? Are you just walking in silence? Like, what are you...
I mean, I think Bron has an idea of what's going on here because it's something he would probably be doing too in the same situation, because he's all about the, especially for dueling, getting your honor back.
Locknar's as stoic as he's ever been. As
Yeah.
quiet as he's ever been. He's just
pissed.
motivated on getting his feet, which is just one in front of the other, and getting there.
So you guys travel for about another half hour before finally you guys crest this hill, and at the bottom of it you see a cart with 2 men in it, 2 horses, and then off to the side you see 2 other men on horseback, and there's a cage in the cart, and you see in the cage sitting is a man. His hands are bound together like this to where he can't separate them, and then his mouth is gagged. And then you also see, of course, he's got like handcuffs and then ankle cuffs.
Mm-hmm. And this is like noon-ish.
It's around 11.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys are about an hour out of the city.
And they're just walking with him walking in the middle of them?
No. So they have a cart. He is in the cart, and they're sitting in the front of it, like wagon sort of thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Locknar hails them.
They rein in. If you're here to let this prisoner go, I would suggest turning around.
We have a note. We're to take this prisoner into the city ourselves. I hand him the note.
One of them rides up to you, grabs the note, rides back, hands it to his captain. Captain reads it. Very well. How do you plan on transporting him?
Come on, I'm a big guy. Over my shoulder like a sack of wheat.
What are you guys gonna do? Is Locknar carrying him, or
We can just use their wagon. I mean, we're all on the same team.
I mean, I guess so. Yeah, that works. Whatever's easiest. We'll take the wagon if we can.
They look at you a little reluctantly. They get out. They get on the horses of their allies. Locknar, you get into the wagon, and it kind of goes off to one side a little. And then Bron gets in it, and it evens out a little bit, but it's still kind of like tilted.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I'll just walk beside.
Probably a good idea.
It's back to center. And so you see this elven figure, silver hair, real dark skin. His eyes are red, and he's just kind of you see an intensity in his face that is kind of unsettling. Well, we'll leave it to you. But thank you for your assistance, and they ride off in front of you, full steam.
Okay. Well, Locknar, I'd probably suggest you walk behind the cart so you can keep an eye on him, and just are behind us in case anything happens.
What's the name of the tavern the guys are at? Those guys.
It is called the Pauper's Tavern.
Have you ever heard of the Pauper's Tavern? Or do you know where that is?
That is where you were and they found you, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, then that's our destination. So just hightail it. Let's hightail it. I'll watch it from behind.
Alright.
Okay, I need Bron to make a perception check.
Ten.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
You guys ride along. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what I thought. The prisoner is just kind of sitting there, hunched over a little bit, hands bound. He's not really moving much. He sometimes shifts around, or when you guys hit a bump, he kind of looks over at you, seeing if you're doing it intentionally or if you're not. Locknar, make a perception check.
19.
19. So you guys are about probably 10 minutes out.
Shit.
You see nothing really out of the ordinary.
Nice.
A few farmers kind of tending to their land, but nothing too strange.
Good.
You eventually make it into the upper slum. You guide the cart, and you eventually do make it to the Pauper's Tavern. You park the cart out in front of it.
Okay.
The prisoner, sling him over my shoulder, and then...
He's in a cage, and the cage is locked, and you guys did not get the key.
Oh, okay. I get you. Well, let's... Bron, stay with the cart. I'll go inside and talk to these guys. And then I head on inside.
So Locknar, you go in. You see Bastion at the bar cleaning out the glass. He nods. He looks over at you and he says, "Locknar, I didn't think you'd bounce back so quick, but it's great to have you. Now, there's not another fight for about 6 days, but I think if we do a little bit of training, we can."
I'm gonna cut you off right there. I'm not here for fighting. I have come here to find 2 men. I did a job for them. I just need to talk to them, and then I'll be on my way.
He looks around and he says, "When does the crow cry?"
Well, you're talking about Animus. He's kind of a bed. He's kind of a bedwetter, so every now and then.
He smiles at you and he says, "Great joke, Locknar, great joke." And he goes back to cleaning his drink, or cleaning the glass.
Have you seen 2 men hanging out here?
No, I haven't seen anybody, but I'm sure if you wait, they'll probably show up.
When does the crow cry?
Okay. That Ferrum fella. Interesting fella. Right?
He's quite a mysterious man. Or
You know where he's about?
I don't know what he really is.
Do you know where he comes from?
Well, just rumors and stories, Some say that he's older than the continent. Some say that he lives up in the mountains and that he's actually a dragon. I don't really know. Only a few people really know anything about him.
I know anything.
But
Because I've been looking for him.
well, I assumed you'd be wanting to get revenge. But I'm sorry I
Possibly.
can't help you.
At all?
I might be able to. I can talk to my contacts and see if they know anything. But
Do that.
I'm sorry.
I understand.
I'll try. But can I get you a drink while you wait?
I'm good. I'll be in my cart, waiting,
Okay.
and then I head out and take a seat in the cart.
Cart shifts again.
What'd they say?
They're not here yet.
Do you have any idea when they'll be here?
Nope.
See, prisoner Drow Elf start to tap his foot a little bit. He seems to be getting a little impatient.
Is there like an area off to the side that we can
There's like
get
a
out
small
of the
stable.
road?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, there's like a small alley
Okay.
that you could park in.
Okay, well let's go over there maybe.
Okay, so you guys go over there. You park the cart.
Yep.
Nothing really strikes you.
How long have we been waiting?
It's been about half an hour. It's around noon now.
Okay. Do we know like a time frame that we were supposed to meet them here?
So they did not say. No.
But they knew when they were
He was.
people
Yeah,
were
when
gonna
the
be
prisoner was
moving.
supposed to get in. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there anything out of the ordinary happening?
Not really. People are kind of just walking around.
Okay.
Did they not tell you like a word to respond to the "when does the crow cry"?
They did
thing?
not.
Weird.
What was what was the names of the guys that you're helping out here, Locknar?
I'll be honest, I didn't get them.
So we got no names, no faces. We're just waiting on a couple of random people, hopefully.
I'll be honest, it wasn't the smartest decision I've ever made, but you know what? I needed information.
Yeah. could sense you're a little distraught.
Bron's getting pissed.
You guys see Bastion coming out. He comes out and he sloshes a bucket. You don't want to see what's in that bucket. But
I've seen worse.
I'm sure we
says,
smell it though.
Hey Locknar, I don't know if you noticed, but the guys I think you're looking for are inside now. I don't know if you saw them come in or not.
I didn't.
Oh, well, yeah. They told me to help you with your friend out here and bring you inside.
Okay. Bron, stay with the cart. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Then I head on inside and sit down with these fellas.
So they're both cloaked. You plop the prisoner down. How about you let our friend go there? You know, and take the gag.
I see. Well, we can. I mean, you can see him out there. I just need my information, then I'll let you guys have him.
Smart Locknar.
What information are you wanting?
This Ferrum fellow. I want to know where to find him.
Well, that's if I would have known that's what you were looking for, I would have asked for more.
Well, I was pretty plain and obvious with what I was asking last night.
He's not here, so to speak.
That's fine. I can, go find him in another city. It's no big deal.
Well, it's gonna cost you a little bit to get over there. He
got money.
He lives on the other continent, in a city called Vasselheim.
Vasselheim. Jesus.
The only reason he comes over here is because it's rumored that he's looking for someone or something. We don't really know. But he does his training in Vasselheim.
Okay. Is he going right back? Do you know? If he'll go right back?
He's likely already there.
What? How?
We don't know how he moves so quickly. He's eluded us.
He was here last night. Jesus.
He uses portals.
Oh, God.
Portals.
Okay. Oh.
But I believe that's the information you wanted, so if you would please, then Bron, I need you to make a perception check.
Okay.
And the deal's a deal.
12.
12.
Nice.
So you see a figure on a rooftop across from the tavern, and then you see another figure walking down the street, and then another one, and another one. You see 7 of these people.
Oh boy.
All
Just
armored.
gathering around me.
Yeah, all armored, all with weapons, and they are dressed like the city guard.
Oof.
So we're around.
You see the captain that was escorting the prisoner, and he comes up to you and he says, "Okay, we're gonna do this real quick. We have reason to believe that these 3 men are connected to the clasp. We're gonna move in quick. We're gonna get out with these 3 men, and then boom,
While
we're done."
they're talking, can I don't know how thick the walls are, but we're like parked around the side of it. Can I like smack the walls of the tavern hard enough that people are gonna hear inside?
You sure can try.
Okay.
Make an attack roll.
Attack. 21.
21. So you reel back. You slam your fist into the side of this wall. Locknar, make a perception check.
Oof. 2.
What'd you roll? A 2? Okay.
What about the guys? The guys
So-
he's with.
The 2 men that you had met the night previous are still kind of just looking around, just looking a little bit relieved. As you you take the gag out and the handcuffs and the binding off of this drow. You're all idiots. Obviously, this was a setup. Now, I would suggest getting down. And he starts to concentrate, and Locknar, you see a ball of fire just get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger in his hands. And then finally he holds it up, and it encompasses the room.
Right.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
$19.
19. So you jump behind the bar as Bastion is like, what? And you grab him and pull him down beneath the bar. You then see a massive explosion go out. Bron, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, that'll.
This is getting good.
27.
Oh boy.
27. Okay.
Yeah, so I succeed at the. Well, I take
Yeah.
nothing from it. Because it's Dex.
Thank God. This is probably gonna be very heavy damage. This doesn't look too
God.
good.
Yeah.
Only one of the
man.
guards saved, and it was the one on the roof.
Oh shit.
Okay, hang on. Hunter, what's the damage for Fireball, real quick?
The damage is 8d6.
That's what I thought.
Well,
Ew.
probably doesn't
Okay.
kill him. Realistically, the guards should have more health than 8d6.
No, but it might be enough to scare off some bitches.
For real.
It's getting intense.
Oh, if he doesn't have arcane sculpting, then it deals damage to everyone, and it burns
Yeah.
everything on fire. So now the whole place is on fire.
Maybe.
Yikes.
Yeah, not
Okay.
sure if you could.
Poor Bash.
So, Ron, as you're kind of waiting, you hear this crackling of arcane energy that you're used to coming from Anzu, and you duck behind the cart. A massive fireball shoots out, engulfing the entire tavern. You see
Sebastian.
the guard captain and everyone that was gathering around him just blown off. You see shrapnel just flying everywhere. Multiple buildings are on fire now. And the tavern itself is gone. All that's left is the bar itself. And as the walls come crumbling down with fire, you see Locknar and Bastion just hunkering down like this.
Oh, jeez.
The building burning around them.
What about the guards that were all around?
So 6 of them are currently on the ground, and they seem either dead or unconscious.
Okay.
And then the one on the roof is kind of looking around frantically, and then finally darts off and goes running towards the city.
Oof.
Okay.
That wasn't smart.
Yeah.
Locknar, the building is burning all around you. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm getting Bastion, pulling him up, and then getting him out of there, and then finding Bron and making sure he's okay too.
Yeah.
So you firemen grab this guy and just plow through the building. One of the walls just easily caves to you. You guys get out. As you get out, the building collapses on top of itself. Bron, the horses that were tethered to the cart, blown to bits. Like there's shrapnel just sticking out of these horse carcasses. And like the neighboring buildings are like halfway consumed in flames now. People are scrambling. You see a bunch of men with buckets kind of hurling water onto the fire.
We gotta get out of here.
Okay.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, so before I make do something else, like, so we got a letter from Mathis saying that we were doing like a sting operation. We were trying to capture the rest of these guys, basically. But, okay.
Rip.
And it has
I'm
gone.
trying to wrap my mind around everything happening right now.
It has gone awry, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I was not expecting that to happen. I didn't know who it was. I just needed some information, and these guys, they had it.
Well, one of them got away. I'm gonna chase him down real quick. Stay with the
guard that was running off.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure why they just, knowing what we were doing, why they would blow it like that, unless there's something else going on. So I want to run after him real quick.
Okay, make a acrobatics check.
Okay.
You're scrambling through people trying to get through the crowd that's currently gathering, trying to put out the fires.
That's a 28.
28. Okay, so
Or
with
26,
your
I think.
cat-like reflexes, you climb up onto
Yeah,
one of the
26.
roofs. You see the guard who's currently hopping roof to roof, and you run after them. Eventually, you do catch her as she's trying to descend a ladder down one of the buildings.
Can I tackle her? Was she wounded by what happened,
No,
or was
she was not wounded.
Okay. Can I try and grapple her or tackle her or something?
Yeah, go ahead and make a strength check.
It's an intense episode.
Yeah.
Started off slow, but
Hey,
got intense.
when we take a 2-week break, I gotta come back hard, guys.
That's a 10.
Okay. Yeah, so you go to grapple her, and she just kind of knocks you away, and she continues to run. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
That's all I can really do is keep trying to.
Okay, so you run her down again. You get close.
Or can I try and
You can try and
instead of
trip
just straight
her.
up tackling her? Yeah, I wanted to like get next to her and
That'll be
trip
an
her or
acrobatics
something.
check.
That's better. Roll is still that. 17.
17. So you eventually, knowing that you're not going to catch her, you pull out one of your swords and you like scoop it in front of her and trip her. She falls to the ground. She looks around and she looks up at you and she's, please don't. Trying to shield herself from you.
I'm not gonna kill you. I need to know why you just blew our cover.
I didn't. I was trying to
I
get
didn't
help.
say you did. But why did you and the rest of the guards just swarm us whenever we're trying to make something
that was
happen
what we were
here?
instructed to do. The captain came back and said we were doing some sort of sting operation, and that I was to wait on the roof in case anyone came out. But I have to go get help.
All right. Trying to think of how to do this. Well, go back to your base. Tell them what's happened, but do not send the rest of the guards out to go chasing after us right away. We need to try and salvage what we can out of this shit.
Okay. And then she scrambles up and runs off towards the city.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make my way back to them real quick then.
Okay, and that is where we will shift back to Hunter and Abby.
Can I make one more little note really
Yes,
quick?
one more note.
Before I get back to them, if I'm like around the corner from... Wait, did those two guys that were inside of the bar...
You did not see... You only saw Bastion and Locknar when the building was collapsing.
Before I'm in line of sight of those guys, I basically just want to bloody my sword on one of the corpses before I'm visible to them.
Okay.
So that
they're not there. The guys that Locknar was talking to.
One of the guards, if I have to. Just basically the intention is so that I can tell the other dude that I tracked that girl down and killed her. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to bloody my weapon.
Are you wanting to tell Bastion that you tracked her down and killed her?
No, the drow.
Those guys are gone. You have no
Oh.
idea where they went.
Okay.
They were in the building, and then it exploded, and then when the building was collapsing, all you saw was Locknar and Bastion.
Okay, then I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
not doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Abby and Hunter. So
Yes.
you guys are sitting there waiting for Turk to come back.
Turd.
Good old turd.
And he comes back. He looks a little frazzled. Well, it took some of my best performance ever, but I did get you on the guest list. You owe me.
Mm-hmm.
Turk, and then I'll give him 3 gold. As
You
a
owe me more than that, but it's a start. And he puts it away.
You little bitch.
Now,
Oh my gosh.
the room that you're all meeting in is on the 6th floor. You'll have to walk the stairs. I hope that's not a problem. Also, please avoid the Spencer's estate section. They don't like strangers to wander into their house.
Who does?
Fair enough. Thank you very much, Turk.
Mhm.
And
Alright.
It was my pleasure, sir.
I'll make
and
sure
also,
to keep the
it was nice to
N-word
meet
out
you
of it.
today.
Nice to see you again.
It was nice to meet you today, ma'am. I'm here if you need me.
And like,
Mm-hmm.
as we walk past him, can I do like, kind of like the counter spell thing? But I'm not actually gonna cast it, just to like. Is that
Go
enough?
away.
Both Jacob and the bard are pissed off.
Good. I guess if we just start walking the stairs, I'm gonna touch Anzu and myself and cast Enhance Ability and give us advantage on charisma checks
And I want to cast
for an hour.
a message on Thea, and I want to be like, hey, so I think we should go to the Spencer estate.
Oh my god.
And then I will use invisibility and cast it on both of us.
Do that right now.
Oh, okay, not right now, but when we get up there.
Maybe later.
Okay, I'll save it.
I wanna-
Shit.
Yeah, save it. I don't know what's going on right now. I barely
So,
have a grasp
did
on
you
what we're trying
guys-
to do.
As you guys are walking up these large stairs, the young woman that was sunbathing earlier is currently being carried up by her half-orc guard up the stairs.
Being carried.
Yeah, she's being carried. You see the dwarf
Oh,
kind of
Lord.
trudging behind, just, I hate stairs, stupid stairs. And he's just climbing up these stairs, just begrudgingly.
Well,
Love it.
But there's only 6 floors to this building, so you'll be going to the top of the building.
Okay. Do we know where the
Um,
Spencer estate is?
Okay, so you guys are in the center part. On the left side is the Spencer estate. On the right is like the super ritzy suites,
Mhm.
and then there's also a dining hall on the right side too.
This is all like one big building.
Yes.
Kind of like the White House, like East
Yeah.
Wing, West Wing, middle,
yeah.
probably.
Imagine kind of like a horseshoe, like a U shape.
Okay, cool,
Um,
cool.
Thea, do you wanna? What do you think we should do? Do you want to go up to the party, or do you want to go, look at the estate for a bit?
To the party,
Fair enough.
get our bearings, figure out what's going on, and then maybe we can sneak off, figure out
I will
other stuff.
take Thea's lead.
So
Alright.
the 2 guards, they're carrying this woman. Get up the stairs shortly before you guys do. They also go right towards the dining hall, and they place this woman in her chair, and she says, "Thank you, Reynold. Thank you."
Oh, can she not walk?
She you can either make a medicine check or a perception check.
Perception, I'm way better at that.
Okay. Okay.
23.
23. So, you notice in passing that her skin is like, from a distance, like in her face and stuff, in her facial features, you notice that she's like 20 something, but or at least she would be. She is an elf, so she like, if in elf years she would look 20 if she were a human, sort of thing,
Yeah, kinda like me.
elf years are elf years are weird.
She's like,
But you notice that her skin on her like legs and stuff is older. It's like an elf that's like in their like what human equivalent would be like 50s. It's kind of more like wrinkly, saggy, kind of more withered looking. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, okay. And I don't like recognize her or anything. Nothing
No, you've never seen her
seems
before.
familiar. Okay. Never heard anything.
No.
No idea. Cool. Okay. She's just like in a regular chair, or is it like a fancy chair
It's
that
a nice
indicates
chair. All
some
these
importance?
chairs are fancy. I mean, come on.
Okay.
High society. Fancy
But
chairs.
it's not like better than the rest of the chairs.
No, they're all the same. Yeah.
Okay,
just
what's
all
she
fancy.
wearing?
So she's wearing like a like what you would wear to sunbathe, you know, like a bikini,
Okay, like a bathing
basically.
suit. Gotcha. Okay.
With like a covering sort of thing. It doesn't appear that she is like. It doesn't appear that she is that interested in what she looks like,
Interesting.
or how people
Can I
really.
make like an?
perceive
Okay, could I make like an insight check on her? Just like see what her deal is, or
Sure,
would that help
sure.
anything?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
don't know. 20, not
20.
natural.
So the way you see her, her bodyguards are kind of like treating her kind of like a porcelain doll sort of thing. Like they're being very gentle and stuff. You two make eye contact briefly, and like her eyes look older. You know, like when you look at someone and it just seems like they've seen a lot or they've been through a lot. You can see that in her eyes. She just seems kind of in pain, sort of thing.
Oh no. Okay. Is there anybody else around?
Not yet, no.
Or is the room? Okay, so it's just
You guys
us
are
and
just in that
her.
dining room. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi
She
there.
looks at both of you. You're new. I don't. And she coughs a little. I haven't seen you around before.
Yes.
Are you here for the brunch?
We are. We've just arrived in Emon.
Oh, wonderful. My name is Hannah Spencer. It's a pleasure to
Oh
meet
shit.
you.
Hi, I'm Thea.
I'm Anzu, and it's a pleasure to meet you too.
Well, only a few other guests are here today, but they should be arriving shortly. Feel free to sit wherever you want. I know it's a very large table. You can sit as far away or as close as you want to me. They assure me I'm not contagious.
Don't worry, I'm not worried about that.
You seem very sweet.
Thank you. You seem very dapper in your suit.
Oh, why, thank you. I really tried for this occasion, you know. I tried to
He made a bold choice.
I appreciate men who make bold choices.
Thank you very much.
Oh, she's into you.
I'll send a little message to Thea, and I'll be like, so I think I should take this side of the table, and you should take that side. You know, we can figure out some more things, if you know what I mean.
So as you guys are talking to Hannah, you see a older elven woman walk in, very studious, standing as straight as she possibly can, very pensive, very I would say kind of like just very I can't even think of the word.
Studious?
Studious, yeah. She's very studious. And she walks in wearing a nice kind of flowy bluish teal dress. She looks over to the two of you. I was unaware that we would have new guests today. Are these friends of yours, Hannah? She says, oh, no, mother, I just met them. She says, oh, well. Nice. Please be seated. The rest will be here shortly. She sits at the head of the table, kind of far away from you guys. It's a little weird. Like, I would say there's like 10 seats between you and her.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I'll just be like, I'm Thea. What's your name? What can I call you?
You can call me Lady Spencer.
Lady Spencer, got it.
And I'll say, "Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Lady Spencer. I am Anzu Zook of the Cobalt Conservatory, and we look forward to you. We think you're very educated, might I say. And that's coming from a professor."
She doesn't even
Oh, boy.
acknowledge you're there.
Shit.
I'm gonna go to the corner and cry a little bit.
She racist.
It's not out of ignoring you. It seems like there's disdain. Just
She
like
hates gnomes.
when she looks at you, she just does not like you.
She's nomist.
Racist.
Oh,
Wait.
racist.
Oh boy.
Do I recognize her?
No, you do not.
Have I ever I think I may have already asked you this, but have I ever heard of the Spencers? Like,
I
is it
mean,
elves?
So
Would I know
Spencers-
anything?
The Spencer family used to be in Singorn, but something happened a while ago. You don't know for sure, and they were asked to leave, to put it politely. And they
Okay.
resettled in Emon.
Interesting.
Yeah, I she's a
So-
prejudiced motherfucker. She hates gnomes, I think.
Oh, she doesn't hate gnomes. She just doesn't like them a lot.
Well, don't worry, Hannah. There's not
Don't
a lot
worry,
of me to hate. I'm very.
I like gnomes. I think they're charming.
Oh, I thank you very much, Hannah. That's very sweet.
Hannah likes Anzu.
Oh, Anzu's taking a dig, dude. Anzu's into elves.
Oh man, this got weird.
He's trying
my
to.
God.
And
She's like, she would be like
She's young, though.
sophomore in college.
Yeah, I was
like
gonna
that's
say.
like her age, whereas you're an old man.
Hey,
You're like 200.
Age-wise,
When
though,
has
there's
that
only
stopped
about
changing?
100-year difference.
Love finds
Sugar
Did
a
that
way.
daddy.
stop Hugh Hefner?
That's true.
That's right.
So you guys are kind of getting
Mhm.
used to your seating and stuff, and then you see coming out of a side door that you assume leads to a kitchen. You see Turk, now dressed in more of a like waiter outfit, and he looks over at you and he sees that Anzu is sitting next to Hannah, and he just daggers just right at you.
I'll give him a wink.
Oh god. Oh no.
So he attends to Lady Spencer. She's very short with him. He runs off, brings her something, and then he comes over to you. Hello, my name is Turk. I will be your waiter today. And he's kind of trailing off. You see him like every time he's trying to do his speech, he kind of just looks over at Hannah, and then she looks at him, and then he kind of darts back to you guys, and it seems very flustered and very flushed around her.
Aw.
I forgot. Is he a human or
He is
an elf or what
He
is
is
he?
human.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Can I start you with anything to drink? Hannah, I know what you want. You don't have to tell me. Anyway, what do you two want? Please just tell me something so we can get this over with, please.
Yes, I would love some sparkling water.
Water, cool. And for you?
Water's fine with me. I may want something else
Awesome.
in a bit.
It's great. And he just runs back.
Rip.
Mm-hmm.
He brings you guys water, and then you see, what, Michael?
I said not even a lemon. Come on, guys.
I'm sure he wouldn't bring
water.
it.
They have lemons in them.
Okay.
He
That's
also
going above and beyond.
gives
I don't do
Hannah this drink, and it's like, it's green. It's not tea though, but it's like this green liquid. And then he also brings this small container, and he sits it next to her. He says, I think this might help. I talked to a shaman in Craghammer, and he said this could help. And she smiles, kind of like a knowing smile of,
Like it's
No, but
interesting.
but nonetheless, they have this moment of kind of recognition with each other, and then he says, the food will be ready shortly. Once our other guests arrive, we'll get it right out to you. And then he darts off again.
Thank you.
Can I kind of like lean over to Hannah and be like, so what do you think of him? Huh? He's a very good servant.
He's very sweet. Turk is he's been here a few years, and I've known him for a long time. We used to play games together when we were kids, but he's a very nice boy.
He cares about you a lot, obviously.
He's one of those men who make daring choices.
Well, I think he'll make you very happy.
She kind of blushes for a second, and then she turns over to you. So, Thea, are you from Zaigon?
Yes, yeah. My father is the ambassador.
Oh, I've always wanted to visit. Mother says it's full of a bunch of snobs and elitists, but I've always wanted to visit. I've never been able to go.
She's not wrong. But it's fun. It can be fun.
Crack my ass up. You see, Thea's quite different. She's actually knowing of, other people and not really the privileges of her family. She's very sweet, and you should meet her sister sometime, Meryl.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Cute.
And
Maybe one
as
day.
you guys are talking, you see a woman dressed in military garb walk into the room. It seems like she's already a little tipsy. She's kind of walking, not in a straight line, kind of like, kind of giggling a little bit. And she stumbles over the table, and she sits down next to Lady Spencer, wine in hand already.
Interesting.
And they're on the other side of the table, like way far, right?
Yeah, so you guys are kind of like, if it's a long table, you guys are at the center, and they're at the head of the table.
Okay, so
God, what a bitch.
we'd have to like yell at them to talk.
Interesting.
Is Turk in the vicinity?
He has come out and he's gotten the drink order for Matilda, but no, he hasn't come over to you guys.
Can I try and signal him over here?
Yeah, you hold up your hand to get him over, and he rushes over. And he says, "We're about to serve food. Sorry if it's taking too long."
No. Who is that?
Oh, the drunk lady. Hannah kind of
Yes.
laughed a little bit. Oh, that's Matilda Suede. She comes in here a lot. She's friends with, I guess, Lady Spencer. But yeah, she you know what I'm saying?
All right. That's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Excuse me, Turk. Could you give me a little bit of that?
Oh yeah.
Honestly,
What's your poison?
Huh?
What's your poison? We
I'm
got a
not
lot
into
here.
This new hip language.
What do you want to drink?
Ah, yes. Whatever she's having.
what kind?
Oh, okay. That'll be a little expensive though.
Oh, and by the way, Turk.
It's the special house brew.
I'll lean in really close and whisper to him. I think she's into you, not the drunk.
No.
Oh yes, she wants you.
No.
not
Oh,
like,
no.
She doesn't.
I'll go get your wine.
Okay.
Make that 2.
Yeah, we'll
Actually,
make it 3. You know
Give
what?
me the other one.
So he runs off. A few other guests start to file in, but it after about 5 more minutes, you guys get your wine and the food starts to come out. It's brunch food. It's like eggs Benedict, hollandaise sauce everywhere. Just your normal brunch stuff.
Oh,
That's so sexy.
Oh, yeah.
I want brunch so
love
bad. I miss brunch.
You see, Hannah, her portions are like a quarter of what your guys's are. She's eating very little. and you see Turk comes over and checks on her like every 5 minutes. He's just always making sure she's okay.
A disease or
That's so
something. I
annoying.
wonder what that's about.
What?
Must be like a disease or something.
Does this in any way resemble like a disease that I have seen personally?
Make
and
a
afflicts
medicine
someone?
check.
Yeah, is this polio?
It is not polio.
Oh my
I'm just saying, like.
Why is
it
that?
I
could
mean,
be
I can
polio.
understand how you'd get to that conclusion.
19.
19. Yeah, I would say it's something you've seen before. It was a while ago though. It was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's not as progressed as you saw the last time, but it definitely is similar to the disease that your mom had.
Rip.
Interesting. Okay, well then I'm gonna drink my wine a little harder.
Okay. Okay.
A little quicker.
Thea, you might want to slow down a bit. You know, we're on a top secret mission. It might not be good if you do that. Just
Ooh,
saying.
what kind of mission are we on? Is it fun?
Oh yes, it's very fun. We're over here.
I've
To...
always wanted to go on secret missions. I read about them in my books.
Oh, that's very good. Tell me, Hannah, are you able to drink yet?
I mean, yes, but the doctors say it's not good for my condition.
Oh,
Can I ask what your condition is?
Well,
Because it looks familiar is all.
yeah, it looks familiar. The doctors say that they've never seen it before. But essentially, I'm aging faster than I should be.
Hmm.
They're working on it though. They say that they're close to making a breakthrough. So hopefully, everything will work out. That's why Turk goes on his little adventures. He's trying to help me.
would I
Mhm.
happen to know, like, anything from history about, like, how she could maybe, like, how we can cure it? Or did I just learn, like, spell stuff in the conservatory?
You just you did not know this was a thing.
Oh, shit.
Mhm.
You know,
It was just.
I'll let you go.
I was just gonna say it was just one person, maybe a couple that It was a long, long time ago, but I think it was fairly similar. And I
Well,
couldn't do anything about it at the time.
you could talk to the doctors. Maybe you could tell them something that they don't know already. If you want, I can
Maybe
have
maybe
Turk
I
get
could.
them. They live here because my condition it's been getting worse. So you're kind of
When?
trail off for a sec.
How long have you had it?
For about 2 years. At
How
first,
long did it take them?
it was just a cough, and then I was having trouble breathing, and then my legs stopped working.
How long did it take my mom?
It was about a 3-year illness.
What?
Oh. Yeah, maybe in a little bit once everyone's kind of wrapped up. I'd be happy to.
That'd be amazing. Thank you.
Hannah,
Mm-hmm.
would you like to know what our mission is?
Oh yeah. You see her eyes light up once more.
Have you ever heard of the spell wish?
I've read about wishes.
It's one of the most powerful spells in the world, and my mission is to get the spell wish. And maybe once I do, I can come help you with Thea.
Oh well, that would be wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
But
Question, Hannah.
yeah.
I'm talking to Hannah, not you, Jacob.
Oh, cool.
Uh,
Well, the way you said it, I was like, oh, it's for me. Okay. Okay, never mind. Let
No,
me.
no.
And your character doesn't have an
Okay, I'm
accent.
good.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. What can you tell me about Matilda over there? Do you know anything?
Oh, she's a friend of my mom's. She does some legal work for us. But yeah, she's been coming by ever since I was little. She's very good at what she does, or so my mom says.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't really let me get on the business side of things. They let my brother handle that.
That's how my dad was. Never
Ever
really
since
trusted me.
ever since my father passed away, my mom's been kind of on edge.
I understand. Well, I think I'll be in Emon for a while, so if you ever want a friend, you can always come around.
Miles.
Maybe bring.
All
Tell you a
right,
little bit about
that is
Sing.
where we will move from you two
Oh boy.
back to
Oh boy.
Zaigon and Animus.
Oh boy.
All right.
Oh boy.
Okay, so just in case people forgot, because I know we're jumping around a lot this episode, we had a lot to cover and we had to do it this way. I'm sorry for everybody.
I think.
So, in case you guys remember, Animus and Zaigon were looking for a paladin named Rebecca Spruce. They located her, and upon locating her, she seemed to recognize Zaigon and ran and hugged him. And that is where we will pick up. And she backs away. She looks at your face. You're about, I would say, 5 inches taller than her. So she's looking up at you, and she just puts her hands on each side of your face, and she just like looks at you. It seems as if she's trying to like confirm that you're real, sort of thing, you know? Like she doesn't know if you're actually there. Is it really?
Zygon's looking out of the corner of his eye at Animus.
Oh my god. Okay. I need to calm myself down. Because Animus isn't freaking out. I'm freaking out. It's been 10 months of waiting for some of Brady's backstory. All right.
I know. Oh my god.
I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna look at her and be like.
And you see tears just streaming down her face.
Maybe. Who are you looking for?
Maybe Winky Face.
She backs
know
away,
you?
a little confused. Do you not remember me?
No.
And you see her like cry even harder, and you see her just kind of look like dejected, and she's just.
Zygon's not good with tears, and he's really uncomfortable.
Okay.
What happened to your eye?
My eye?
Yes, the
Because
eye
your eye
patch.
patch.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong
Oh, it
with
was a.
In case anyone
Yeah, no,
forgot.
I mean, it isn't
Yeah.
it isn't his picture on
I
the
ran
bottom.
I ran into a rose bush, and the thorn got me.
Oh my god.
Wow. Savage.
No, I'm just kidding. There's nothing wrong with the eye. It's just it's a magical eye patch.
Flip up the patch and just like, eh.
Yeah, flip it up.
Can I just look at you for a second? And she just stares at you, kind of examining you.
Can I whisper over to Zaigon real quick?
Yeah.
Hey Zaigon, remember that conversation like literally 20 minutes ago we were having about memories?
Yeah.
You may be having one come back to you. Are you sure you don't remember her?
No,
You don't remember her at all?
I got nothing.
No.
No.
Is
So,
this the girl we're looking for? Like, is this the?
Yeah, this is her.
Okay.
You also, something you didn't notice prior, but now that you're kind of just looking at her, you see that she's wearing a necklace, and on the end of that necklace is a ring. I wanted
no.
Brady's eyebrows. That was what I was looking
Oh
for.
no.
Okay.
She looks at you
Um,
and she says, "I think it really is you. Do you not remember me at all?"
no. How do you know me? I've got one of those faces, you know.
He does. He has one of those faces.
Well, if I'm correct, your name is Zaigon, yes?
Well, fuck.
Smile.
Yeah, that's me.
We were married.
We're married?
Yes, we were. You don't remember me.
This just sounds so awful. No.
Oh my god.
What a
Does he
dick.
say that
Get
away
away
with
with
half
a
of his
giggle?
memories too in the divorce?
Right.
I like how Zaigon's saying it with like a chuckle.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
No, I don't. I'm sorry to say I don't remember that. How long ago?
Holy shit.
I haven't seen you in 5 years. I thought you were dead, honestly.
I get that a lot. Yeah.
I'm just glad you're safe. We can figure things out after all of this.
Yeah. We're gonna talk some more.
Have we
For sure.
gotten her name yet? Like we did. Like, we
You
did...
do know it.
Are you-
her
Well,
name
no,
is
but
Rebecca.
she hasn't told us yet.
Yeah.
This is a lot. I just want to make sure your name is Rebecca, right? Rebecca Spruce.
It is indeed, yes.
Okay. Well, I'll let you guys kind of catch up, I guess. I'm Animus, by the way. I'll just be on the side. You know, no need to.
Yeah.
talk
Can we
to
have
me.
a minute?
This seems like a greater issue. I'm gonna walk out the door this way, Jacob. I'm not.
There
gonna...
is no door. Remember, there's no doors in this
I'm
area.
gonna walk out the
You just walk into
doorway,
the wall.
out the
Okay.
doorway, out the.
He just Homer Simpson. He's trying to Homer Simpson into the wall.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna walk outside, and I'm just.
I
Gonna...
mean, technically, you could Homer Simpson into the wall because you can turn into an Earth Elemental.
No. Oh, I could do that. No, I'll just walk outside, and I'm gonna kind of like.
Yeah.
Just
like,
for the gag of it.
I'm gonna pull out my book, one of my books, and just start reading a little bit more on some of the.
He's stress reading.
Some demon. Well, I'm gonna start reading one of my books on the demons that I've got, just to kind of keep trying to make sense of what may or may not be happening. But back to the more important, pressing matter. I'm gonna sit back.
So she motions for you to come sit into the room.
Zaigon's very eager, and he goes.
Yeah. So she sits down across from you, legs crossed. I'm sorry. This probably seems crazy to you, but the last time I saw anything, we were on vacation, and there was a massive explosion, and then I couldn't find you. I searched for months, and I couldn't find you, and it was devastating. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I don't remember much, but there was a terrible accident, and I have no memory. How? Where are we from?
Well, I'm from here, and if I remember correctly, you were from Kaimal. But we were both part of this. She motions to the room. And,
It's a nice place you got here.
we used to live here together. You and I. But
Was it just the two of us?
no. We have a daughter.
What's her name?
Her name is Lucy.
Oh my god.
My mouth is wide open.
Where is she?
She's 10.
Oh shit. Okay.
She's actually wanting to follow in in your footsteps. She's been studying a lot.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Studying what exactly?
Oh, the healing magics. Are you not? And she looks at you a little confused. Do you not practice your healing magic anymore?
No, it's
Oh my God.
no, quite the opposite.
The furthest thing from it.
Oh, how the turns
He's
table.
not evil?
Oh wow.
Well, we can discuss that later. Lucy's currently out of the city. She went on a field trip with her class. She'll be back tomorrow, though, if you'd like to see her.
Oh, I'll be there. I'll be there. Wow. Okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we'll
It
we'll
seems
talk
like
more
you two
tomorrow
came
when
here
we all
for a
get together
reason.
here.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna
we-
holler at Animus like, "Hey, Animus."
I need to take notes.
I'm gonna kind of like walk in, like I'm gonna be like kind of underlining a couple sections, and I'll be like, yes, sorry, I also, I was not part of that, but I also needed to kind of like, wow, there's a lot. Whew, well.
yeah, you think it was a lot for you.
I know, that's why I'm saying I can only put myself in.
She's kind of fidgeting with the wedding ring around her neck.
I can only put myself in your shoes. I too am in a similar place to Zaigon, where I've got lost family members and lost memories. So this was definitely a lot to just watch that happen. So, but
Well, you know what they say, birds of a feather.
yeah.
No offense.
No, I don't take offense to stuff like that. Don't worry. It was, you know, I would.
She goes over to the corner and she starts grabbing her armor. You see her armor is two pieces. It is a breastplate, like adorned with like on the shoulders is dragon, like dragon heads, and then coming across the chest is wings. And then you see her like it's essentially a knight. She is dressed like a knight, and then she has a giant greatsword that she wears on her back.
Wow.
Dope.
Damn.
Jeez.
Zaigon's like digging the vibe.
You look
Okay.
look pretty
Falling
prepared.
back in love.
Zaigon. Like elbow
She
nudge Zaigon.
pulls her
like,
hair
"Whoa."
back into a tight bun on top of her head.
Oh wow. All right. So,
Just this time.
so Rebecca, what can you tell us about Grinsbale?
Perhaps we should go somewhere more private.
No.
Do you,
I mean,
do you have a house?
Fast.
Do you have a house to maybe? I heard something about a daughter while I was reading, and I'm assuming that you guys have more catching up to do.
We live in the central district, but
We
we do
do?
have secure rooms in the temple that cannot be magically surveilled. So I would suggest we go there.
All right, let's do it.
By magically surveilled, you mean magic will is gone in the room? You walk in and like.
There are certain magics that allow people to scry and see
Oh, okay.
people.
Yes,
That is impossible when we're inside.
But like our own magic still is with us.
Yes, your own magic should work.
Should is a very would you guys want to just do this by yourself? I can just step out for a few.
No. This is no longer a personal matter. We can get to business. You're here for a reason, and I will fulfill my side of the transaction. so to
Well,
speak.
I mean, as much as that's a true statement, I definitely don't want to take away from a moment such as this. But yes.
See her start to get a little frustrated with you.
No, sorry.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I have a lot of information to tell you.
No, I was.
And my former, as of right now, husband seems to have problems with his memory. So if we would please move to this undisclosed room so that I may tell
I
you
do what
what I
she
know.
says.
She looks pretty badass. I'm just gonna. Yeah. We can go. Let's go upstairs.
Yeah, I don't want to piss her off. Let's do it.
No.
I probably
So
owe
you guys
some like
go.
back checks, some alimony or something.
Yeah. You don't want to.
All that money you're making off the mine is just gonna go to her.
Oh boy,
Child support.
it's gonna be a four-way
So you guys
split.
go down into the depths of this temple, and you eventually get to a room, and you see there are runes like carved into the stone all around it. You guys enter. She shuts the door behind you. There's a few chairs, a table in there. All right. So what do you want to know?
I have a quick question, Jacob, just for
Yeah. Yeah.
When you say scrying and people from outside not being able to see in, would certain other types of beings also not be able
Certain
to?
infernal or abyssal types of beings.
Types of beings.
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing.
Would his like?
Yeah,
Are we
yeah,
feeling
it
good?
would work on them too because it's a divine magic.
So there's a slight. I mean, I guess for Zaigon it would be. I wouldn't notice anything because I don't know if there's.
Yeah,
anything.
Zaigon, you feel a little bit of a weight lift off your shoulders.
Okay.
You know,
I
he's
gotta
not
get my
there.
chicken hot.
And then there's also just the pit in my stomach from my wife, but okay.
My wife.
My wife.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Anyway,
I'm just,
Haha.
oh man.
Well, I guess let's get down to the information we did come here for.
Yeah, our mutual friend told us that you might have some information regarding Grinsville.
I do. I was assigned to be on a scouting mission. Apparently, we've been receiving word that some soldiers from Western had been poking around. I thought it had to just be, some young soldiers out for joyrides, just messing around, But Grinsvale himself went, which is very unusual. We went southeast of here and eventually did find a band of soldiers from Western, but it didn't seem like they were doing anything.
So she
It
followed
seemed like they.
them. She followed them. She's not part of the group.
This
No,
might
she was
be
part of the
related
group.
to the riots.
She was
back in
part of the
Western.
Western group.
No. She was part of the Emon group that went
Okay.
to go.
And then,
Yeah.
is Grinsvale part of the Western group or the Amon group?
Emon group.
Okay.
Come
Cool.
on.
All right. I'm just making. Go ahead.
We came up on them, and I approached them and asked them what they were doing. They said they were merely out for a hunting expedition to get food for the city. I reported back to my superiors, and they thought that the Western soldiers were lying. They said that they were actually spies, and they were going to come into Amon and try and weaken our defenses. Grinsvale ordered us to capture them. I objected, of course. I had no reason to believe that these soldiers were lying to me. But Grinsvale said that I was just being weak. So he and his men went to the soldiers and killed them all.
Shit. Okay.
I tried to save them, but Grinsvale said that it wasn't worth it and that he had found proof that they were spies. I couldn't believe it. I reported to my superiors and they did nothing. I fear that there's a war coming, and I think it's all to do with Grinsvale.
Well, we actually just came from Western maybe not 3 weeks ago, and as we were leaving
Month ago.
a month ago, and
It's been a while.
something that we noticed as we were leaving, one of the members of our group, he's not here right now, there was some sort of a uproar happening in the city, but we didn't stick around to see. I don't know if that could be connected to this, or if like a new breach of power may have caused some sort of enemy thing. It may not have just been Grinsbale. It could not be his fault. Maybe he was in the right. Maybe he knew something, but at the same time he could be wrong.
I assure you, he's been stoking flames of war for some time now. He believes that the eastern cities are not doing their fair share, and that they should be brought under a stricter rule. The council doesn't seem to be super excited for a war, but I fear there is one to come.
Where can I find this Grinsbale? Harnman.
He has an estate near here, in the military district. But why do you need to find him?
Just have a few questions for him.
Zaigon, I don't think it would be best to approach him directly. If he finds out that I told, I worry what could happen to me or Lucy.
Zaigon, maybe we should just get this information back and just talk about this. You just found your family. I don't know if you want to lose them to possibly being locked up or even killed for this information.
Surely not. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Also, if anyone goes to talk to him, it definitely should at least be someone else in the group. I mean, I could go talk to him and just have no connection to you whatsoever, just in case, you know.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm putting the cart in front of the horse here.
Yeah. Well,
When you say that, Zaigon, she just kind of smiles a little bit. She says, I guess you haven't forgotten everything.
No.
Do I say that often?
You used to. I would often put the cart before the horse. I've had to rein things in since you were gone.
Well, I'm back for now.
We'll see. But Hunter,
so much cuteness, so much emotion.
Gonna have a heart attack.
Man, you had nothing like this. You got close.
Oh my gosh.
afraid that's all I know. They haven't
Sure.
sent me out on missions since. The things I saw were Zaigon. If you are going against Grinsbale, I fear for you. I fear for your safety. He is a violent man.
Can I do it?
Well, I won't act alone.
If he discovers that you are investigating him, he will not hesitate to come after all of you.
Can I do an insight check on how powerful, like, she kind of look like as like?
Oh, you want to like know what her level is?
Yeah. Well, I wanna. I'll go ahead and like. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Okay, make an insight check.
Mine's pretty high.
My power level's pretty high.
I'm not gonna know.
Cool.
I rolled a natural
Like
one.
a 9 out of 20.
What'd you roll, a 1?
Yeah.
She's a big, strong lady.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's even more amazing than I ever could have imagined.
She's an
Yeah.
ogre.
Zaigon, this one,
We love
freaking power. She's a god. She's a god. No, I'm
She
not saying that.
smiles,
Ew.
and also she looks at Animus with a little bit of like a. But
Oh, now.
if there's nothing else, I have to get back to my duties. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, we better report back, but I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Here, and she takes out a piece of paper and she writes down an address. and she hands it to you. And then you take it, like grabs onto your hand. She just looks you in the eyes. About 2 or 3 seconds pass, and then she lets go of your hand.
Okay. I'm gonna pocket the note and then just say, Animus, let's get out of here.
Sounds good. Thank you for your information. We do understand how dangerous this could be for you and your daughter.
She says nothing. She's just, it seems as though she's like silently praying.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk out on the thank you. Like,
all right, and then as we end those two, we go back to Bron and Locknar.
oh boy, that was heavy.
Yeah.
Shaking a little bit. A little shaky. It's crazy.
All right. So at this point, you guys have kind of gotten away from the action. You see the fires have basically been put out. Bastion is like trembling, like his whole entire body is just shaking.
Do you want to give a recap?
Okay, so for those who weren't here or it's been a while, Bron and Locknar helped a prisoner escape, and then they brought him to the Pauper's Tavern. The prisoner caught on to the fact that there was a sting operation going on, and he blew up the building, causing a massive explosion that engulfed the building in flame along with its neighboring buildings.
Yep.
And that's where we are.
Locknar saved Bastion, and
Okay. Have I reunited with Bron yet?
Yeah, you're all together.
Okay. What should we do? I don't even know what to do. Should we just get out of here?
yeah, we need to get out of here. I don't know, maybe Bastion, when he is not in shock, might be able to help us out. Or we might have to just go back to the guards and figure out where these people
I
hid.
think I can help you now. Those men, and I'm not proud of this, but it was a living. Those men were part of the Clasp.
I'm so sick of the fucking Clasp.
Fucking rival gang.
First time
I
Bron
am
has
now
known any
too,
struggle.
to be honest.
I know.
They
What's the
came to
Clasp?
me a few years ago, and they said that I had to pay them. They were going to destroy my bar, and they were going to use it as a base. And there's a tunnel underneath my bar that connects to all their other tunnels, and I didn't know what to do. That's why I got into those fights, because when I would win the money, I'd give half of it to the Clasp. Locknar, I'm sorry I got you involved in this.
What's the Clasp?
Perfect. The Clasp is a secret organization. They do theft to arson to assassinations, forgeries, kidnapping, all the bad stuff. They're real bad people.
That
Yeah.
doesn't sound like they're good dudes.
The
Okay.
man you freed I've never seen before, but what he did to my bar. Oh, my bar.
Sorry about that.
Starts like rubbing his face and his
Sorry about
temple.
that.
Oh.
Oh no.
I don't know what to do. I don't have any savings. I spent it all on the good alcohol, and now what? It's gone. And he's just kind of going off into his own little world.
Well, it might give you reprieve from them then, because now they might think you're dead and not want to mess with you at all. I don't know what sort of dealings you had with them, but it's a chance at a fresh start.
I think I'm gonna have to leave the city, honestly.
Rip.
The Clasp doesn't take
Continent.
kindly to snitches.
Well, you're not
Just
snitching.
stitches.
You don't have any information on their organization besides that you were helping them.
All I know is that they have tunnels and entrances throughout the city, and that they've got a few guards and officials in their back pockets. That's all I know.
Damn.
Well, we need to know what guards are in their pockets, because someone jumped the gun on us and ruined this whole thing.
I've told you everything I know. I'm going to go find my wife and kids, and we're going to pack up, and we're going somewhere else. We'll probably go to, I don't know where we'll go.
I'm gonna take out 10 gold and hand it to him, so you and your family can get out of here. Then.
Thank you. I won't forget you. And you know what, Locknar? I'm going to open another bar, and I'm going to name it Locknar's.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And you know what?
Do it.
You two, anytime you come, drinks for free. You've saved my life. I owe you more than any ale could ever pay.
Can't ban over it. This
There was
is
more we
it.
could do, but
We made it.
maybe get some revenge.
Tell him not
If
to
you
let it
can,
whisper.
find that drow.
Oh, I'm
But I've got to
gonna-
go. May the Dawnfather watch over both of you. And you see Bastion kind of scamper off.
Praise be the Dawnfather.
Also with you. All right, we gotta get out of here. I guess we go back to the tavern.
I mean the
Right?
main
I
ship?
don't know. I don't know what to
The
do.
tavern
I'm like,
exploded.
well, isn't it? Oh, okay,
We're at a
yeah,
we're at like an estate right
Yeah.
now. That's where we're staying.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Locknar's kind of in shock right now, so.
Mhm.
He's reverting back to his happy place, Tavern.
We'll find another one.
we can go find another one. I mean, it's still pretty early in the day, right?
It's around, I would say, for you guys, it's around like 1:30 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we know how long the others are gonna be?
So technically, like canon-wise, Anzu and Thea would be done by now, as would Zaigon and Animus.
But we have not accomplished
Well-
our goal.
Yes, you're not done
At all.
story-wise, but to them you are. So that's the problem of
Mm.
jumping around a
Yeah.
lot.
No, it's fine.
We're not even close.
We probably had more time than you guys did. We probably got out of there a little
Yeah.
quicker than the party would have gotten to.
Well, it might not be a bad idea either way to find a tavern and decompress, figure out what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
I don't know about the rest of the group, but I think Locknar and I could use a drink.
So
Honestly,
you two stumble back into the
Yeah.
city.
honestly, we could use a drink.
Yeah.
You get into the
Yeah.
military district, and you see walking towards you Animus and Zaigon.
All right. I'll just wave at them.
Hey guys.
What's up, guys?
So
You're not gonna believe the day that we had. Do you want to go get a drink at Bastion's pub?
Oh no.
Best idea all day. Except there's a bit of an issue with that.
No.
Can,
Don't do
can
this
we
to me, man.
can I like point to like some smoke in the distance from where the
Yeah,
tavern
there's
used to
been
be?
smoke rising up. Yeah.
Yeah, that place exploded.
Oh boy.
Turns out
Zaigon's gonna get down on his knees, do a Charlton Heston like Planet of the Apes.
You blew it
ruined
up.
I'm just gonna put my hand on his shoulder and just
Oh man.
Man, Zaigon has had the worst day.
I would argue Bastion's might be a little bit worse.
Yeah, really.
oh boy. Well,
Let's get this beer. Let's get
Yeah.
this drink. We
So
need
you
to get
guys look
drunk.
around the military district, and there is a dive bar specifically like that guards
Perfect.
and the military students go to.
Perfect.
It is called the Trench,
nice.
and it is the most ramshackle thing, like dive bar central.
Love it.
There's different tables of people playing cards. The bar is very sparse. It's mainly just ale.
Has the town, like, do many people in the town know that we're here, like, who we are yet? Or, like, has that been
No.
kind of kept on the DL for the most part?
You're pretty incognito.
Alright.
Locknar goes up to the bartender and immediately he says, I would like all the ale you have in the back. Hold up. I'm afraid what you think you heard was we just need a lot of ale. I mean, we need all of the ale you have back there.
Okay, Ron Swanson.
Oh, okay. Coming right up. And so the bartender is a very young human man, kind of greasy hair, pimply face. It looks like he's like 18 and this is like his first job, sort of thing.
What a good.
Right, mister?
Yeah. Okay, and he just starts pouring it, and he just keeps shoveling you guys. You probably have like 30 tankards in front of you.
Jesus Christ.
Sounds good.
And with that,
Oh my God.
that will be how we end tonight's session.
Boy, oh boy.
Damn.
What a sesh.
It was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That was a
I
lot.
want to say thank you to everyone for watching. If you stuck with us, that's great. Please follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
And
We're
YouTube.
hopefully going to get those starting to roll quickly. And then also share it on Twitter, share us on Instagram, however the social medias work, I don't know. And then
Once I start posting.
Get our name out there,
we're
guys.
trying
Smash
real
that
hard
like
to get
button.
to affiliate guys. With a little bit more of a push, we can get there.
We're close.
But I just want to say thank you, and I will see y'all next Sunday.
Bye.
See you guys.